Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a MAC haul. So this is stuff that I picked up recently from MAC that is going to go into my professional makeup kit. So I do work for MAC currently, so I do get a pretty good discount at MAC, so I'm able to buy a lot of makeup like all at once because it's a lot cheaper for me to go to MAC than go to Sephora because I don't have a discount at Sephora. Anyways, so yeah, I figured I would just show you guys what I picked up from MAC. This isn't even near as much as some other people get at MAC. Like, people go ham at MAC, okay? But this is stuff that I wanted to pick up because I was planning on doing a wedding, but it never happened. So now I just have this stuff that I haven't used in my kit, so I figured it was time to get it started, you know, because I've been wanting to freelance for a while now. So this is finally like a little chunk that I have to start out with, but I'm still waiting for my train case because the one that I want is like out of stock, and it's been out of stock for like 3 months now. So it's just been chilling in this MAC bag for about 2 months. So let's just go ahead and dive into what I got at MAC. Let me start with the two things that I actually didn't get at MAC. I got it from Target and like Sephora, I think. So the first thing is the Cinema Secrets brush cleaner. This is the Professional Cosmetics Cinema Secrets makeup brush cleaner. I got the big kind of one, not like the jumbo size one that you can get at like, I think you can get them on like Amazon and stuff. So I got this one at Sephora because they do sell it at Sephora. So this is just the little thing that you could pour the liquid in and you can clean your brushes. And then this is the cleaner. If you guys are a makeup artist, this is the best brush cleaner you could ever find for like working in between clients because it's a quick drying formula. So it disinfects your brushes for one, because you don't want to be using the same brush you used on one person on another person. That is not sanitary. So you do want to like clean your brushes in between use and sanitize them so that you don't spread any bacteria and all that stuff. So I love this one. This is, again, the Cinema Secrets brush cleaner, and it's the quick drying formula. So you guys know, if you guys do makeup at all, that when you use like a brush cleaner, sometimes your brushes can be wet, and then like when you go to do another person's makeup, it's still kind of damp and it just doesn't blend as like good as it would if it was dry, if that makes sense. So this one dries super quick. Like literally you could just spot treat it and within 5 seconds it's completely dry. So I love this one. I would highly recommend this to any makeup artist. I'm sure a lot of makeup artists use this. That's how I found out about it. But it's an amazing brush cleaner, and it kind of smells like vanilla. So it smells nice. The other thing that I got, this was just from Target, I got the 2 Real Techniques little beauty sponges because, sorry, but mama's not going to spend $20 on one beauty blender when I can get these for $10 and I get 2 of them. So these are really good. It's just a beauty makeup sponge, so I got 2 of them for my kit so that I have it. Now let's move on to the MAC stuff, okay? Because it's just, oh God. So the first thing that I have right here is the blush palette that I made at MAC. These blushes are really good for women of color, so I would highly recommend, if you guys are women of color, then these are perfect blushes for you guys. Even light-skinned girls can wear this, but I would just use a very light hand with them. So I will tell you guys which ones I got. So this one is Burnt Pepper. It's a really pretty kind of like rustic kind of red shade. It's such a beautiful blush. I absolutely love this. It sells so good at MAC. It's really, really pretty, so I'll swatch it for you. That's Burnt Pepper right there. Ignore my like swatches already on my hands because I'm a mess today. So yeah, that's Burnt Pepper. It's a really pretty kind of like burnt pepper shade. I mean, it literally is exactly what it's named, so there you have it. Which one's this? This one is Film Nior. This is kind of like a, for me, it's like a dark kind of brown purple. So if you are a woman of color, you could use this to contour your skin. It'll give like a nice shadow on your cheekbones. So it looks like that right there. So this is a really good blush. Absolutely love it, and it's super pigmented. All of MAC blushes are like insanely pigmented. So next one is Amberine Rose. This is probably one of my most like used ones when I have a client that is a woman of color. Like this, it looks so beautiful on you guys, I swear to God. And it's got like a little bit of a shine to it. So I'll show you. So that's Amberine Rose right there. It's such a beautiful blush. It gives the apples of your cheeks just like this nice flush and a nice like glow to your cheeks. It's so pretty. Then we have Rasin, which is another one. It's pretty similar to Amberine Rose. It's just matte, so it has no shine to it whatsoever. So I'll give you another little swatch. It's a little bit darker too. But this one's a really nice one too. So it's right there. Really pretty, kind of like burnt color as well. Super pretty color. And then we have the one, the only Sketch by MAC. This is a blush. It's in the blush pan because you can use it as a blush. But I use it as like an eyeshadow because it is a single eyeshadow as well. So I'm going to swatch it right here. This is the like perfect purple eyeshadow ever. So, okay, my swatches are like really bad today. So that's Sketch right there. It's like really purple. It's beautiful for the fall time. I love Sketch on the outer corner of my eye. That's usually how I wear it. I smoke it underneath my lash line. You can use Sketch anywhere, any way you want to. It's such a beautiful purple though. So yeah, I need like a wipe or something because it's gonna get everywhere. So yeah, so that is the blush palette that I picked up from MAC. Now, I did pick these blushes out individually, and then I just popped them in this little case thing that they have at MAC. It can get a little dirty, which is kind of a pet peeve of mine, but whatever. So yeah, I just picked these out so far, and then I did have another blush palette for like every day too. So that's that. I need my coffee. It is seriously like 100 degrees in here, and I'm drinking coffee. Okay, so what should I start out with? Oh my goodness, I don't even know. Okay, I'm gonna do the two brushes that I picked up. So I just picked up a MAC 224. This is the synthetic one now because MAC just recently went synthetic. So this is the MAC 224. This is the new one. It's just a beautiful blending brush for any transition shade in your crease. So I just needed one of those for my kit. And then I can't live without the MAC 242, which is like this. It's just like a flat kind of concealer looking brush, but I use this to pack on the color all over my lid. It's just an amazing brush to pack all over lid colors with. So I have those two brushes, and then I got a bunch of different brushes from like Morphe and stuff, but those are the two that I absolutely needed from MAC. I can't replace those ones. So let's see, what else are we gonna move on to? So for primer, I got the Natural Radiance. This one is in the yellow shade. It does come in a yellow and a pink shade, but this is the Natural Radiance Face Primer. This primer is absolutely amazing. It's good for all skin types. Anyone can use this primer. It's just going to help your foundation kind of adhere to your skin, make it last longer. It's going to help like smooth everything over. What else does it say on here? It's an illuminating base, so basically, when you use this, you just want to apply it before you go in with your foundation. It's kind of like a lotion. It comes out yellow, which is, this one's the yellow one, but then they also have a pink one if you're more fair skin. And you just rub it in like you would do like a normal moisturizer, and then you go in with your foundation, and it's just going to make everything kind of glide on nicely, make it last longer. It's not going to really make your makeup settle in any lines or anything on your face, so I highly recommend this primer. It's one of my favorite primers from MAC. And then, what else? Hold on, I have to get another primer that I actually opened up for myself, but it's so hot in here, oh my god. So the other primer that I actually started using, because I've never tried it before, is the Prep and Prime Skin Refine Zone treatment. So this one is really, really good for filling in pores and fine lines and that kind of stuff. So I really do like this primer. It comes out kind of like, it's like in a little, okay, that's gross. It's just like a little squeeze tube, so you just squeeze it out. And I focus this like in this area of my face, like around my pore area and like my lines and stuff, and then I use that one like all over my face, and then I put this one in like my center areas, and this just helps fill in pores and fine lines and that kind of stuff. So I got that one for my kid. It's hot in here. So I just picked up a big thing of MAC wipes because I love MAC wipes. I like the smell of them, and they really do get off every speck of makeup. So I got those. Let's see what else is in this bag of goodies. So I got some pigments. Ooh. I got some pigments from MAC. These are the little tiny ones that are up like at the register. I just got these ones because honestly it takes you forever to go through a pigment. These little ones that I got, like this will even take you a year, maybe tops, to go through these, because they're filled to the brim, and when you think that you're done with it, shake it again and it's like to the top again. So I got this one, which is a kind of like pretty like lavender kind of shade. It's called Kitchmas. So it looks like that. Let me take it out of the packaging so you can actually like see it. So it's just a little baby one, but it looks like this. Super cute. It's like a really pretty kind of like lavender shade. So you can see that. Love it. Very pretty. This one is just vanilla pigment from MAC. So this is good as like a brow bone highlight, an inner corner highlight, a cheek highlight. Like you can use it for anything. So I got this one. It's just like a white color. Then I got this one, which is Naked. So this is good just like as an all over lid color. It's pretty matte, I believe. Is it matte? It looks matte to me, but this one is just Naked, so it's just like a basic, like everyday kind of color to throw all over the lid. But when I work with pigments, I always spray Fix Plus on it because it'll just kind of adhere to the brush and make it even more metallic than it looks. So then the other one I got is Melon, which is a super popular pigment from MAC. It's like a kind of melon color. It's super pretty though. It's kind of like a yellowy orange kind of color, so that one's super pretty. Okay, so the next things that I picked up were the Pro Conceal and Correct palettes. I got the light one, the medium one, and the dark one. So I will show you guys exactly what these are, so in case you don't know what I'm talking about, then these are what they are. I would highly recommend these to any working makeup artist because these are actually like a lifesaver. So basically it is the Studio Finish Concealer that MAC sells year-round in the little pots. They're like little pots, like eyeshadow pots, but it's a concealer, but it's in this kind of form. So you could see it comes with NC15, NC20, W10, and NW20. Pale yellow and pale pink. So this is pale yellow, pale pink, and then we have the other ones right there. These are a match made in heaven for a makeup artist, especially for like covering up blemishes, covering up any discoloration, for concealer, anything like that. So I highly recommend these ones. So this one is the light one. And then I got the medium one, just the same thing but in a medium shade. And this one comes in NC30, NC35, NW25, NW35, mid yellow, and mid peach. So if you're more of a tan complexion, then this one would be good for you. Then I got the dark one. And this one comes with NC45, NC50, NW45, NW55, Ochre, and Pure Orange. So there's those right there. So yeah, it's basically just the Studio Finish concealer that MAC sells all the time, just in this little palette form, so it's easier instead of carrying around like little baby pots all the time. So these are a must-have in a kit for me, apparently, because oh god, I feel like I would definitely get a lot of use out of those, so I'm glad I picked those up. So the last thing that I got at MAC, because I literally wrote a list down, like literally, because when I go in there, I don't know if anyone else is like this, I kind of get sidetracked and I'll look at like stuff that I'm not supposed to be looking at, and I won't even remember what I'm supposed to be grabbing, so I have to write a list every time I go in there because it's just a lot easier for me. So the best face powders that I think that MAC has are the Mineralized powders, especially for a good range of like skin types, because it's a very sheer powder but it doesn't look like you're wearing powder. I love the Studio Fix powder for myself, but I've noticed that it can be it can be a little heavy sometimes. Plus, if you're taking a lot of pictures and stuff, which if you're usually doing wedding makeup or proms and stuff, then I don't really recommend the Studio Fix powder because I can see that it gives a little bit of a flashback in flash photography. So I go with the Mineralized Skin Finishes. I just kind of get the in-between shades because I can always mix it, or I can, you know, darken it with like bronzers and that kind of stuff. So I got Light Plus, which is this one. So it's just light. And then I got Medium Golden. Oops, that one just fell. I got Medium Golden, which is like a good like medium tone color. I got Dark, which is just like this. This is a really nice bronzer too for like tan complexions. I got that. And then I got Dark Deepest, which is a really nice one for dark complexions. It looks like that. So yeah, I love these powders. They're like the most go-to powder that I use at work. So I cannot talk today. I keep stuttering and I don't understand why. Then I got a highlighter. I got Gold Deposit because this is such a beautiful highlighter for women of color. So it just looks like that. It's like a really pretty kind of like gold based kind of highlighter. So this is so pretty on the top of the cheekbones and all that stuff to give like a nice glow to the skin. So I got these powders because I really needed face powders in my kit. I still need to go back and I need to get like lipsticks, lip liners, eyeliners, other stuff like that. So if you guys want to see like a part 2 of my Freelance makeup kit, because I'm building it as I go, so I want to show you guys everything that I'm putting in it, so that if you guys want to go out and get some of these products for your own kit, then you have like what I'm putting in my kit. So yeah, I love watching these videos. I think they're super fun to watch, and I love seeing what other makeup artists love to use on their clients. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below, as well as hit the little bell to be notified every time that I upload a new video. But other than that, I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!